Hi guys, welcome back to the tutorial. This is the continuation of the previous class. Here we have done almost Mulligan modeling part. So in this thing, what we are doing, let me delete the history of this particular stuff. Just let me change color a little bit, dark green kind of color. Well, so we have merged, even we have combined all these things. Now the thing is, we are going to work on in mustache and hairstyles and all right. In this thing, um, you can develop the all this hair and eyebrows and all by using the polygon hairstyle by creating a polygon tag. But here I'm not using polygon. I'm using a real hair system. So I hope you can do that. There are a lot of things, tutorial how to create hair in polygon and all. You can just create the polygon simply. You can take and you can adjust the vertex. Is you can get it in 5 minutes and all. But I just want to show you how to create all these things in real hair system. So what I'm doing for that, so this is just only for understanding purpose only. This is completely modeling tutorial, not a hairstyle or style tutorial. For that we will take other sessions, advanced level hairstyle and for how to use and real time, you know production standards tools and all. So but here we are just I'm giving just basic idea, but lot of basics and fundamentals are required to develop for an hairstyle system. So what I'm doing here, but you try to understand that a few things I will explain in the meanwhile. But where you can see here fx, in fx you can see here and hair. It was hair system, but now it is converted into an hair. I think recent versions all Maya they are giving an hair. Hair system for system both are completely different process in Maya. So hair system it is like just like a Mulligan modeling only. Also we can control hairstyle or hair simulation by using the dynamics controls. Also we can develop a hairstyle just like a polygon modeling in Maya, but it requires a lot of it is just take some time to cover basics and fundamentals. Here I'm just creating a box. Okay, I'm placing exactly at the under the nose. Fine, let me make it a little smaller. We can also make it as per photorealistic masters we can make it. But the thing is here I'm not doing as it is, but I'm just doing, but it will take some time to do exactly accurately. But since it is not a more hair and fur classes, I'm just showing you. Okay, right? So right, so here what we are doing actually, um, I'm just creating a hair. Go to the options, reset. There are a lot of things, pain, obscures and all these are tough subject. Again we'll cover all these things what is exactly. And what I'm doing, instead of using grid, use at selected surface point over face. Okay, and I'm using here and go to the select face and apply. That's it. So you see the hair system completely. Okay, fine. It's just like a default length. It is default. It is there, right? Where you can see this is the length default. It is 5, right? If you control just up to 1 or something like that, based on that you can get it. So you can see anything, any hair system and all. You can see any material, any constants. You see all the properties of attributor and all. So I'm just controlling the length of the hair. Here you can see no, not necessary to do from here. You can see here there is a tool. Give me 1 second. Okay, there is a option is called hair scale. where you can see here scale hair tool. Take the scale hair tool and select over, not necessary, click over the hairstyle somewhere here, hold left mouse and drag down. You can see, you can observe that hair, the completely hair is down. There is a lot of basics and all. There is a where you can see that red color point, it is follicle, okay, hair follicle. And this is what hair, uh, these strokes, where you can see something like a circle, that is hair system. So it has a lot of, it will take very long time to cover. Just now I'm doing it for so scale down, okay. So when you play, you see the hair, no need to, you know so what exactly we are doing in hair system, we have like there are few options like uh, hair system, hair shape, okay. Hair system means nothing but the circle which we discussed about previous, and hair shape, this is okay. Hair shape, you see all the properties of the hair, width, color, and clamping, all these things you can, where you can see these all these things. But here, okay, you can convert the selections like like rest curve to the standard curves, like what is rest curve, those all these things actually. You know what, hair systems, it depends on set of fun process, like like um generally you can see, let me go back, you can see just right now which we are seeing, just current position, okay. Start position, rest position we have not taken. When we are taking hair system, we have to enable, here you can see rest, then only you will get it. Before we have not enabled, we don't need also. This is just only static, not simulated, okay. That means once we, current position, once we generally we can play, right, it is being simulated, right. If you enable this option, like go to the hair shape, not hair shape, yeah, here itself you can see simulations and method, like make it static, then you cannot animate, right. I mean, you cannot see that hair simulation, right. So what exactly here, we are just current position, start position, rest position, current, and these are a lot of, don't focus on right now these things. Start position means what we have right now, straight line. Rest positions means where to rest, okay. Something, this is going to be rest, then hair starts from there and rest here, okay. Based on the dynamics, damp, like stiffness controls and all, hair will be like this only, based on the rest position. Again, we'll take all these things, no, don't worry. So let me go through the first of all. So let's simulate, okay. This is the shape I want to make it as a start position. Here what I'm doing here, um, where you can see set start position from the current. This is going to be a start position, right. So once you click it, so now you can see, go back to the frame one. Now this is the shape, is the start position. Now from there it simulates, right. This is what, so I need this shape from here to here, this shape I want. For that, what I'm doing, select the hair system, okay. So I want to start position, okay. Why this short start position, before it is straight line, now it is like this, because of we have set start position from the current, right. For that, what we are doing, so it is just like a modeling. Simply you can model just like this, okay. So I'm placing here, placing here, here. You can also delete if you don't need more vertex, so you can delete. So this is just only basics only. I just want to see the masters as per right. So we got the shape. Okay, we got the shape. Now current position. Now we need to adjust few more things, like go to the attribute editor. Here you can see. So now what I'm adjusting clamping width. This is what one clamp, a group of hair. It's as a group, it's like a group. When we have more clamps, you see more you know um, hair clamps. Okay, right now we have one follicle and one clamp, right? When you have more follicles, and you can see more clamps. Right now I'm just increasing the clamp width. So this is not sufficient, I'm making something like 4. This is the clamp width should be taken based on the maximum width of the complete clamp. Here it is, this should not be, I'm talking about reference. This is not going to be clamp width. This is going to be clamp width from here to here, clamp width. It is must be like somewhere 6. Okay, then the clamp width settings, where you can see here. Okay, clamp width, hair width settings must be somewhere, you can find, hair width scale. So this is the clamp width scale. Then you can increase, reduce. This is the shape of this from here to here, right? That I'm adjusting. And from here to here, there is a, this time let's go to the perspective. Okay, then so I just want to see more density, more hair in display, like hair per clamp. Here we have 10, so that's what 10 per 10 value of the 10, very less amount of the clamps, something like, if you count exactly, find something here to 10. I'm just giving 100. It's not sufficient, I just give 200. Fine. So this is what. So then what I'm doing, there is a seeds like a cutting right here. For that, what I'm doing here, thinning. When you increase thinning, you can see something like this. Okay, something uneven smoothness at the tip. Otherwise like a cutting straight, some not realistic, right? So that's what I'm just doing, something like 0.25. That's fine. And again come down here and increase the clamp width, something like this, something like this, something like this, something like this, and check out whether it is as per this reference or not. I'm not doing exactly, it will take some time to do exactly, since it is not a hair and fur class. We will take again hair and fur classes. So increase again a little bit, something like 8, then reduce this one, something like this. Okay, and something like, make sure when you are increasing that, nose should not be disturbed, something. That's enough, that's enough, that's enough. Or that's enough. And clamp twist, if you want clamp to be twist little bit, you can twist like this, otherwise leave it like this. Okay, clamp, clamp curliness, something like 0.52, or there are a lot of values to be adjusted if you want to get some kind of realistic look or something. I'm just giving here something like 2, that's enough. Okay, then I don't want to be simulated, it should be a static. So go to the here follicle, let's static, let's be. Okay, now you cannot do any simulations and all. Now what I'm doing, set current position. See, current position, just like, when you see the from um, side view, you can see something like this. What I'm doing, I'm just doing something like, this shape. To bring that, we need to adjust the curve. So select this curve and just go to the again something vertex. Now you have to adjust this way. Something like this. Yeah, that's cool. Fine. Now again, see current position, see how it is. Now what I'm doing, I'm just selecting the hair and come down here. You find something like shading. Yeah, here you can see something I'm making. I'm giving something white color. So now you can see like this. Okay. So I'm giving little more, kind of 300. Now you can see something like this. Okay, you can also give little more whatever, thinness, something like thinning, something like this. Or if you want kind of this kind of flow, we have to use more follicles. Okay, or generally to develop this kind of cartoon characters, most of the candidates, they do uh, polygon modeling, or they'll keep something like polygon here, they'll apply textures only. But in production films and all, they use hair system in Maya for system and all to bring this kind of quality and all, right? So because of they have, it's required good graphic card and everything. So like this. Fine. Now come to the front view. You can check out. It's a little closer. This is enough for us. We don't need more than this. So what I'm doing, select just come to the Windows outliner. In this outliner, what we are, so select all fur related systems, like system, like otherwise you can at a time you can take two follicles from this side and this side, and you can adjust. There are a lot of you know and you can go to the duplicate special. I don't need, I just want to take copy other side, that's it. Okay, so what we are doing, so let's make some control vertex, select this one, come to the front view, let's make exactly at the space. Okay, now again go to the duplicate. Now you can apply it. Now you can see properly, right? I hope you understand, right? So this way we can develop masters, right? So, right, the same thing I'm also doing it, here I pros now by selecting this, there are a lot of shading properties and all. It takes time to develop, so I want to close as soon as possible. We have, since we have a lot of tutorials to cover. Okay, and something kind of color thing you may not see right here. So kind of thickness and glossiness you can see here. Fine. Yeah, this is sufficient. Go to the front view and check out. It's okay, not bad. This is sufficient. Let's, right, and the same way what I'm doing, I'm just taking simply a plane and bring it to near to eyes. let's enable the reference, and for this line what I'm doing, just 0, I mean 1, I'm giving 3, width and scale down, and let's turn, place it exactly over the eyes. It's going to be eyebrows. I just want to do some rough only. I'm not doing exactly accurately because of the look only, final presentation. um, we don't have much time, so first you just focus on you know polygon. If you are able to do hair and parts, cool, and let me know in the comments or message me. I can help you or guide you that whatever towards your reviews and all. I'm just working. Okay, fine. Just so disable stroke. I don't want to select the stroke, so just select disable the strokes. So you cannot select the strokes, otherwise the priority is first stroke will be selected, even then when you're trying to select the mesh or something like that. So you just adjust as per eyebrows, and this is enough, something like this. So that's cool. So now what I'm doing here, again go to the hair system. This time what we are doing, reset, again faces, selected faces. I'm just giving a 3 only. I'm just reducing length just like a 1, and this is going to be a same new hair system, not giving the same, applied, and select the same hairs. I don't need this much of, again here you can see we have disabled this curve, right? So select and you can find something here, hair scale system, hair scale tool, scale down. Okay, and here what we are doing, so I'm just giving some basic properties such as like clamp weight, something like okay, she selected this one, not this one. Okay, give me 1 second guys. Okay, something went wrong, we have given by mistake, maybe. Okay, fine. Select, reset, and applied. We don't need this much of. Let me add selected faces and applied, and select this particular again hair one, and go to the scale hair tool. Let's reduce, and hair system you can see here, just clamp width increase up to something like 2. Okay, and increase the clamp per hair per clamp something like 100, and here I'm just reducing the thinness and increasing thinness. Okay, and I don't need too lengthy. I just want to reduce again hair scale hair tool, little scale down. Okay, and again I just want to hide the hat for some time so that I can work on easily this thing. So we have taken the particular polygon cube, right? I mean polygon plane, right? This has to be skinned when you know, as per eyebrows, blend shapes. We give some kind of blend shapes to facial expressions, facial animation, and all. This face, this polygon plane to be skinned to the rigging bone, as per moments. Okay. So, or we can also give blend shapes as well as this. There are two methods, whether you can skin, you can place on a bone joint, and you can also do like that, or you can also give similar blend shapes as this character. You may not understand what exactly blend shapes till you're in modeling, but you go through some of my basic tutorials in introduction YouTube channel, so you may understand that. So again, we'll see what is blend shapes, all these things, but it is just modeling class, not a hair and fur class. Just want to show you, that's it. So again, hair scale, this is enough. I just want to reduce the clamp width just 1.5, and oh, come on here. You know what, again select hair system, current position, just select these three curves, and here where you can see some kind of tools such as that, modify curves, like instead of modeling, I mean, instead of selecting all the curves points and adjusting, where you can see some kind of blend tool. So apply it, you can see something like this. Before bending, just I'm increasing the bend of, I don't want three, just one enough, and twist what kind of direction it should. 0, I just want to 0.1 here. Now you can see, and 0.1, and twist something like upper side. So now you can see a little bit more, something like this. So now you can see again current position. Now you can see like this. So what I'm doing, individual curves also we can adjust some kind of, I just want to select only this curve. I can scale. So when you scale like this or increase, um, take the scale tool. This is the right way, taking, and this curve, and again same scale tool, and this one, this is, let it be there like that only, and I just want to bend something like little bit this way, this way, and this one also. I don't want to select the surface, just I mean mesh. I just want to select the curve only. Okay, so something like this, and something, this is also kind of like this. If you want increase scale, let's go and see current position, and let's check out the you know properties of increase a little bit 200, and thinness, adjust the thinness, I mean not twist, I'm talking about thinning, and a little bit like this, and change the color of the hair, something like white as mustache and hair, and come little bit curl. I don't want that too much, so let's again little bit increase scale, select the particular one, okay fine, and check out that, let's see that current position, check out whether the cap hat is disturbing anything or not. So make sure it should not be disturb anything, any other props or geometries and all. Still we can do a lot of tone a little bit like this. Should not select follicle, should select only hair. Okay, something like this. Again, fine. So that's what we are trying to do, right? Something but a little bit difference. We don't need that. So let's increase a little bit, like 300, and thinniness, or if you give a little bit. Well, this is for display purpose only. Uh, same thing you can also see in rendering. Thinniness 1 to 1.5. Let be 1 only, that would be better. That's cool. If you take, instead of 3 follicles, better take 6 follicles, top 3 follicles and down 3 follicles, then you can see better. Okay, and I just want to bend a little bit, something like this. Okay, something like this. Fine. Yep. So it may a little bit better than Warli. So this is sufficient for cartonic. Okay, this task. So what I'm doing, select this particular mesh, whether you can hide in other layer, something like just for you know but when we render and all, the render guys will do it, all this hiding stuff and all, or rigging guys will do it. So here what we are doing, go to the outliner, same process, this one, this one, this one. Okay, duplicate special, got it. Actually we have to do with a completely polygon. Okay, but still it is not a simulated one, it's simply static one, right? There are a lot of pipelines for even follicles. If it is simulated as per body movement, facial expressions, then follicles to be, there are a lot of you know to be given bend options and all. So here just static, otherwise it will be simulate. This one also static, that's cool. Both hair system has taken a single system. Okay, fine. Now you can see no animation, no simulations. Let's close, and we'll continue that rest of the hairstyle in next class. Let's see once. This is how we have developed the hair, eyebrows and mustache. So you can see different. Yeah, this is somehow better, right? Okay guys, we'll continue next class. See you.